go to videos. Maybe we're going to go to video.
Maybe.
Maybe it's going to crash again. Don't do that to me. There we go. Oh. Well, we'll get
a new layout. Yay.
There we go. Good grief. Amateur hour. All right. Good evening, folks. This is a Monday, a new Monday.
Professionals, we're talking about.
Right. Well, that's our patented hashtag. Trained professionals. We are live with Whose Monster Is It Anyway? We've got Jeff and James this evening as our two contestants on this show, and we're gonna make a monster. I would like to also welcome Ash as our new co-host, co-hostess, co-host. We'll say co-host.
There we go.
For Whose Monster Is It Anyway? She's going to be joining us from here on out to help liven up the show and make my dull commentary a little bit more funny, a little bit funnier. And as always, we have Phil online as well. Phil, how you doing this evening?
Fantastic.
Great. Fantastic is always good. Is it good to be off for summer, or do you even notice a difference?
I mean, no. I still did my 12 hours today. So.
Yeah.
But I ate an entire package of bacon bits tonight, and I'm about as bloated as dead.
That is a well-balanced diet if I've ever heard one.
Why don't keep them in the house, man? They're seasonal. It's like once I find them, it's like, fuck it, they're gone.
So
nothing but soy and salt. That's all it is.
If anyone ever needs to lure Phil to his death now, we know exactly what to use as bait. We're gonna Hansel and Gretel some bacon bit crumbs.
Oh my god.
A trap door.
Put bacon bits on my grave.
I now know exactly what to bring to the next convention. Just bacon bits. That's all it'll work.
You read my mind, Matt. I want to bring you a box full of bacon bits.
Ideally, this show is where we come together and create a monster. We put the audience against the contestants, Jeff and James, this evening, as I mentioned, and we'll ask the audience here in a minute what kind of creatures we should put together, put it to a vote, and then they are on the hook to make something fantastic with that. And then, of course, Phil will bring our imagination to life with that, based on that description. So, Ash, why don't we start with you a little bit tonight and tell us who you are and how you're doing, and let the audience get to know you.
I'm doing pretty great. My name's Ash. I am a streamer here on Twitch. Fairly new to D&D over the past year or so. Currently playing a rogue tiefling assassin named Mendax, who likes shoes and pants, but not her own. She likes to take them. I enjoy a shit ton of video games, yelling about how Disney ruined Star Wars, and shooting anything in an FPS that I can.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we had a really good game. Last weekend? Weekend before last? Yeah, it's all.
Sunday before last, yeah.
Yeah, had a great game with Guy Slanders, who's what's his channel? The Great GM. That was a really fun 2-hour game, even though it was super early for you in the morning. But yeah, new to D&D, you'd never known. It was good. It was a good game. Jeff,
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I had a blast. I want to play that character again, actually. Tell us about yourself, Jeff. Welcome to the show.
Yes. First time ever being on the channel. It's a great times. Yeah, apparently there's Streamloops cards too. I didn't know about that, and anyway, I can't follow up with what Ash said. That was such a just overpowering introduction. But I'm one of the co-owners of Two Kings Games. Also a streamer. I have my own channel where I usually play video games and do terrain crafting and mini painting, but I also run and play games, D&D games over on Duff's channel, Praetor's Rejects. So
Awesome. And the most unfamous man in gaming, James Lewis. Tell us about yourself, James.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Absolutely, can hear you.
Okay, great. Messing with the mute thing here. I'm not sure I've ever nailed it. So my main concern is not to clear my throat in anyone's ears. So that's what I'm going for. But for me, good job on the most unfamous, not infamous. And I would like to get that pronunciation over to unfamous.
Unfamous.
Flows
Okay.
better.
Noted. Noted.
Unfamous.
I will check myself.
Yeah,
Next time.
I mean, in the gaming industry, in the, I guess, very technical sense, like I have gotten paid to do things gaming related before. I have also not gotten paid to do gaming things,
I
and
get not paid a lot. Yeah.
and should have gotten paid, but think of the exposure. Anyway, I've actually helped out with most of my stuff has been either contributing writing or proofreading and editing, which big proofreader. It's probably one of my least useless superpowers is spotting typos. And it's maddening, especially when you're doing it for free all the time, all over the place. It's everywhere.
Right.
Like big, huge businesses. It's like, wow, you should really have somebody check that before you put it out everywhere.
Put it into print.
Anyway,
Right.
but
Well, welcome.
one of my fun things I did get to do was for Purple Duck Games. It was Legendary 9. It was like scaling items that scaled with the character as they got higher level, like 18 of those. So that's my kind of like thing. And
That's your claim to fame. Very nice.
yeah, I mean to unfame.
Unfame.
Of course, now that I've been on this, so much for the unfamous. Thanks,
Yeah, sure.
right.
my friend.
Ash,
After I came on this.
Ash, you're getting thrown under the bus in chat there. People, you were commenting on shooting things in FPSs and said even your own team.
Okay, you know what?
Oh,
That's
no.
allegedly. That is allegedly, and also they allegedly may have deserved it.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
In a world,
Okay.
Allegedly.
in a world on
I admit
Twitch
to
where
nothing.
even your own teammate will kill you.
All right, so let's get down to it. This show is about creating monsters, so let's do that. If you are just tuning in for the first time, you can support the show and influence the game by going to Streamloots of the Couch. I got a spell here. Streamloots.com/Wizards of the Couch. You can get cards that help, like I say, influence the show, and particularly with this, you can tell us what kind of monster we're going to create, how big it is, how many legs it has, that sort of thing. With that being said, I'm going to put it out to the audience right now and make a decision this evening for what we are going to play. What are we going to
While you're
play
doing
with,
that,
I
Matt,
should say.
I'm gonna BRB.
Okay.
Yeah, BRB.
All right, so we are going to do something here in a minute, right now. Okay, I'm going to start a poll. So let's start with creature size. So we want to do a tiny, small, medium, large, or huge monster tonight. Viewers, chime in now.
Last week we did a face. We did a small one that would get larger as people laughed at it. Or laughed near it.
That is accurate. We did. All right. Yep. All right. So we got one vote for large. Oh, gargantuan. No, I don't think we want to do gargantuan. Well, even I guess we could do gargantuan. We got one vote for large.
Somebody's a size king. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's the gargantuan?
It's huge.
One vote for tiny. Another vote for large. That one didn't get. All right, I think we're doing a large creature tonight, Phil.
Yeah, seems.
There we go. That evened that out with the typo there. All right, so we got two votes for large. All right, we'll go ahead and close that one. We're going to do a large creature, so contestants keep this in mind. How about the profile? This got pretty interesting last week. Let's see. Why is this? There we go. All right. How about profile? So now you can choose. You can tell the contestants whether or not this is going to be a no-legged creature, 2 legs, 4 legs, or more legs. And last week we had what? 4 arms. We had no legs but 4 arms.
Yeah. It was like 2 legs and then 2 vestigial legs. It could have been a pede. We were thinking a centipede
That's
with
right.
1 leg.
It was a monopede.
Just a
Unopede.
unipede.
Unopede. All right. So we got 2 votes for multi-leg. Let's see where this is going. Oh, we got 1 vote for no legs. All right. Keep it open a couple more seconds here. 2 votes for more than multiple legs for multi-leg. Oh, 3 votes multi-leg.
All the legs.
All the legs.
Omni legs.
Every
Omnipede.
single last one.
All right, we'll close out that one.
You have to remember the omnipede though.
All right, so multi-legs it is. And then last but not least, our contestants are going to have to put a creature together that is aberration, construct, elemental, fey, giant, humanoid, monstrosity, plant, undead, or beast. Put your votes in now.
Ooh.
Oh, or like let's do all those.
All of
Oh,
them.
it can't be all
It's
of
an
them?
aberrant,
Yeah.
aberrant construct, elemental, fey, beast of
All
undead
of the above.
proportions. All right, so
Murder
so far
blast.
we got 1 vote for multi-leg large. I'm sorry, we got multi-leg large, 1 vote for fey. What else
We
we
got
got?
2 votes for Faye.
Ooh, 2 votes for fey. I think I see. Oh, here's a construct. Multi-leg large construct would be kind of fun. Multi-leg fey. Multi-leg large fey would be fun too. Wasn't the we do fey
Yeah.
last week? Is that what that was last week?
Last week was Faye, yeah.
Yeah. All right, give it a couple more seconds. Looks like we're going with another fey.
All right.
Couple more
All
seconds,
Faye
couple
all
more
day.
vote.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right, a couple more seconds. Going to close out the poll in 5 seconds. 1 vote for construct, 2 votes for fey.
I was going to go for aberration, but no point. Already outvoted.
You can't vote
I
your
didn't
own.
know
in
we
your
got
own-
votes.
Yeah, you can't vote in your own. All right, so
I mean,
there
I
we
can.
go.
It just doesn't count.
That's when you come back with, well, not with that attitude.
All right, Ash.
Yeah,
we've
going
got,
that out.
we've,
You
we've got
can't.
a large multi-legged fey. What immediately comes to your mind?
Murder wasp.
Yeah, with the murder hornet.
Murder Hornet.
How about justifiable?
A
hindsight?
really fucking big one.
Very quite large. Oh my god, how big would those wings have to be? Oh, I guess no, it could have insect legs, insect-looking legs. I kind of
Yeah,
like
it
the idea
could.
of like a murder hornet based fae. Can it have that different kind of a multi-body construct of like an insect too?
The
Okay.
anthropod,
Yeah,
yeah.
Phil.
Yeah.
we did have the Gax fiend, which is pretty murder hornet-ish, particularly
Oh,
with
sorry, I
that damn
forgot about him.
stinger. Yeah.
It's like choose your words carefully.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I redeemed that card, but it didn't show up.
Yeah, that's
That's
weird.
right,
I was
we
just
did
gonna go
do a
check on that. I was just gonna go check on that
Murder
actually.
Hornet type thing.
All right. Well, if we've already
That's
done the
weird that
gags,
it
we've already
didn't-
done.
It's weird it didn't show up.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, was the
over
card
to-
played?
Well,
What about a
murder.
flying scorpion type of
There
creature?
you go.
I don't know. It's over to you. So over to the contestants for.
Oh, and I
Or,
was just about to ask too. So what do we do, Matt?
That is what you do. That's your job is to take the inputs from the contestants and make a
And
creature.
then I video
Put it through the
wrestle
work.
Cersei over it.
That's
I
right.
got a video wrestle Cersei, right? Jeff Cersei, not Queen Cersei. Just to be clear.
Not Queen Cersei. No, totally
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird. There must be something wrong with the Streamlit server. They're not showing up. That's too bad because
Oh, there we go. It just popped up
Okay.
on the screen.
So, what is our
Yeah,
duty?
but it's not showing the card.
Yeah, it's not showing the picture. All right. So what comes to mind? What do you got, folks? Contestant
What-
number
what
1
is
and
our
contestant
duty?
number 2. You've got a large, multi-legged fae. You got to come up with that type of creature.
Oh, that's
So
it.
what comes to mind? Yeah, that's it. What comes to mind? when you
Usually
think
usually when I think of fae, it's either usually like the pretty, the dryads and the pixies and things like that,
Sure.
or the complete inverse, the pure creations of like natural nightmares, and that's usually the side I like to go with.
Mm-hmm. Like the Seelie and Unseelie courts.
Yeah.
Unseelie, the dark fae.
In the
So what do you got?
Anaseelie.
Anti-Seelie, yeah, right. Well, of course.
No, just Anaseelie.
Oh, Anaseelie, right. Okay, got it.
So, Aquataur.
Aquataur.
Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
I was thinking whatever we chose to have some type of like scorpion type of stinger appendage to it.
It's Faye.
Yeah, I could have whatever. So
Technically, Scorpio. I was basing like an Aquataur, and you got that, and you mix that. That's a water sign. Aqua, water sign.
yeah.
Certainly.
Strictly speaking, what I was kind of picturing with that, of course, in case it didn't come across with the name, was like an aquatic-based Minotaur. Aquataur.
Oh, that makes way
it
more
did
sense.
not
That
come
makes
across.
sense.
All right, yeah. Gotcha now.
So, Tower.
Aquataur. All right. You can work with that, Phil.
Yeah.
Can't you? Aquataur, but fae and multi-legged.
That's
And
So it's-
potentially with a scorpion stinger.
So it's aquatic.
It's an aquatic minotaur
Oh,
with multiple
minotaur.
legs, fae with a stinger.
Yep, I'm on it.
Think hippocampus, except not a horse top. But in
Like
case
humanoid
anybody was
top?
thinking, oh, aquatic horse, that's dumb. No, it's not. Seahorse, hello.
Oh, there you
hippocampus.
go.
And
hippocampus. I don't
Or
even
the
understand that name.
hippocampi.
I never have understood that name though. Hippocampus. As far as the water horse, I mean, not part of the brain.
So did you understand the word exastional?
No,
Me either.
You got me on that. You got
I
me
only
on that
knew how
one
to
too.
pronounce that within about the last year. So thanks to somebody way up in Gary Con, which I mean I went for like 10 of them, and I only just found that out. But that's something that never occurred to me the first 11.
11 of them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy is horned. Is he not horned? What do you think, Jeff?
What do you think, Cersei?
What does chat think? Anybody in
What?
chat have any thoughts on this one?
Oh, what if his horns are like, since he's aquatic based, be kind of like wrapped up, twisted like water vines that he can undo to like grapple his enemies.
Oh
Mm.
shit! Because I was thinking like conch shells.
Ooh, conch
Yeah.
shells. Ooh,
Once you
that's-
said,
I like that
once you
too.
said it, I was
But when they
looking
come
like
out-
the spiral, like the what is it, the
Yeah.
golden ratio kind of spiral thing. But
Yeah,
they couldn't
yeah,
grapple
yeah.
with those ivy kind of things. That'd be pretty
Or maybe-
badass.
Well, conch shells
Unless they
have stuff
unwound.
in them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he gasped.
like the
It's
shell
like
horn.
a fruit
Did you
by
have
the
a
foot
revelation?
of death.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
death fruit by the foot.
So what is this thing?
Maybe that
we'll
should
come
be
up
a
with the
power.
name when This is a large fae for those of you just tuning in, and we're gonna say this is an evil dude. Yes, I'm assuming.
Yeah, why
Is
not?
that what we're going with?
Jeez,
Unsealing,
okay.
right?
Pretty
All right.
Might
presumptive
as well.
there.
He's just misunderstood.
I mean, for real.
That's right.
Like maybe the dude's just like neutral, and he gets a bad rap because he doesn't put up with shit. It's like,
All
oh,
right, we
so
can
now
say
I'm
neutral.
evil. Okay,
All right.
I'll be your
All
villain.
right.
Maybe we could even say they often
I'm your Huckleberry.
like people who aren't in
Yeah.
the know often think they're evil.
So this is a Hippotar.
thought it was
Although
Aquataur.
Yeah, that's
Hippo or-
It
Aquataur.
used to be. That's what made Matt able to remember the
Aquataur.
name.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what you said. Aquataur.
Aquataur.
Get rid of the R. There you go.
Aquataur.
Aquataur.
Middle
I need
R
a picture
goes.
of.
Aqua.
Oh my God.
Tor.
Quarter.
Well, then,
Quota.
It was a
Yeah,
whole
there you
All right. So what
quarter.
does this? What does this guy look like? So he's got, that's genius on the head so far.
and he looks
What's the rest of him?
exactly like that so far. I think he.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic, Phil. Little conch shells.
Thank you.
With
So good.
with spikes.
So-
That's great. But is it bull faced? So is it like a bull minotaur face, or are we? What is
Water
their face look
buffalo.
I was
What?
thinking. Buffalo.
I
Sea
love the
cow?
confidence with
Manatee?
which that came out too. Like water buffalo, obviously.
Yeah.
Spice.
Man,
No,
That's a spice.
that's a feisty buffalo.
Uh-huh.
My.
That's good.
Yeah, so you
eating.
could have like the.
Oh my.
So what does he have instead of the bull
I-
ring? What does he have? What does an underwater minotaur have?
instead of the
Oh,
bowl
stump the panel.
nose.
All right, stumped him.
in the nose, instead of a ring in the nose.
Oh, what?
A dingle hopper, man. Come on. Have you never watched underwater movies?
Dingle hopper.
A
Yeah, he's got a fork sticking
rebreather.
out of his
A
nose.
rebreather.
A rebreather.
A rebreather.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
I
go.
was gonna
So,
put
are
it
you
out there
saying
for
our-
consideration.
Are you saying our Aquataur can't breathe underwater?
That's what I was gonna. No, I was gonna say that would be funny. I was gonna say like he can with his rebreather. Yeah. I was gonna ask, can he breathe out of water? Because if he can't, he doesn't need. He just needs gills, and he could talk out of his shells or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this
But-
guy definitely has a.
He could come up on land for brief periods of time, whoop some ass, and then go back in.
So he's multi-leg. We got to keep that into account. Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Is it?
That just means two or more, though, right?
More?
Multi.
Yeah. Well, more than four. More than four.
Okay. Oh.
What,
Okay.
is he like a?
Oh my
what is
gosh,
that?
a 360 crab. Like a crab, but with legs all the way around, so he can go in any direction.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I like that.
That takes crab walking to a whole new definition of terror.
For sure.
Like it's like a freaky water spider thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and the
I dig
vines,
that.
like the grappling vines that shoot out of his shell horns, can
Like his
grapple a creature and then drag it underneath of the water to drown him.
Yeah.
This guy is rude. No wonder everybody thinks he's evil.
I wonder everybody
It's like,
hates him.
welcome to the depths of your nightmares.
All right, this dude's large, so let's do stats. All right, so he's fairly dexterous. I think he's really brawny. Is he smart? I'm assuming he's not that smart.
Why?
Maybe he's wise.
I mean, he's
Aquatic
fey.
mammals are very smart.
That is
Thank
true.
you.
Yeah,
Well, he's a
dolphins.
fey.
I mean,
Orcas are
narwhals,
very smart.
I mean,
I would say they are more being a Taur, like hearkening to Centaur and the Minotaur. That
Yes,
they
he's
would
smart.
be
Says chat.
species, kind of.
All right, I'll give him an
that's like
11.
society.
That's average
Societal.
human intelligence. Average
Yeah.
human. I mean, he's already got. I gave him a 22 strength for crying out loud. He can't have super
Whoa!
stats.
Who told you to do that?
All right,
well,
is he
Matt,
weak?
Matt, if you
Is he-
want, I can play a +2 strength card and
Is he weak? The cards don't seem to be working. I've been trying to give you guys points all along, and they don't seem to be working right now. Not a very good showing for
I mean,
Streamloots tonight.
yeah, the text is showing up, but the actual card isn't.
Yeah, not even my text is showing.
Yeah, we were having issues with them the other night too. So
Huh.
Shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
I am definitely calling shenanigans.
Tomfoolery.
Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. You gonna be able to give him crab legs?
I just looked up crab legs right now. I got Red Lobster up on the Google.
Oh, cheddar
Oh, man.
biscuits.
Oh, dude, I was thinking
Right?
the same thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you look at all my tabs, it looks like I got a fetish for seafood.
Well,
only look
I mean,
that way.
are they wrong?
Yeah, I'm a
There's
vegan.
also a lot more fetishes to have.
You can't eat the biscuits then because they've got crab in them supposedly.
Yeah.
Wait, do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, it doesn't. I'm not a vegan, so I'd eat them anyway. But now I'm like,
I mean,
had
I'm fat, so I fucking eat everything. So
All right, we
I
need
will
to
not eat everything. I'll not eat most things.
get how armorful is this dude?
He looks
he's
just from
got a
here like he's got
carapace.
some tough horns at least, and that skull is not to be trifled with.
So pretty high AC.
Should he be a crustacean?
yeah, I mean, if he has some chitin plating on him anywhere, then I mean that would be natural armor. So
This
kind of
guy
like
is-
natural armor plating.
Also, hopefully without turning this into the biggest pain in the ass for Phil yet. Oh, and within each chitinous piece, there's these several individual scales. Just kidding, Phil.
They're very important. Very important. You must capture them all.
Each has a name on it for each one
Yes.
that he has
Sorry.
killed.
Its own brain.
And each scale has its own distinct pattern, like a unique snowflake.
All right, so we can give him pretty high AC. Well, I guess what CR are you imagining? How challenging is this dude? Large,
18.
18.
So,
Come on.
meaning that one of them would present a
Is it
challenge
unique?
for what level of group?
Correct. Yeah, a 4. So
one of
CR,
them?
yeah, CR is normally for 4 people, for 4 characters. What would challenge him?
So we're saying that he might have
12.
a chance of whooping a third level party's ass. Just one of them.
Is it CR? Is you saying 3?
I don't know.
Jeff-
I mean,
Jeff
if we
says-
say 4,
Jeff says
if
12.
we say 4, because if he said 4,
Well,
then that means
normally we start off with a low CR, and by the end of it, we're up into like mid-teens.
For sure.
That's
So,
Yeah, but I'm thinking if this guy's like unique, maybe he's a unique creature, unique sea fae of some kind. He could be pretty high. I mean, we can go high, so to speak.
one of a kind.
Yeah, if it's like a unique critter.
Oh, it's
or
the Aquataur then, not just Aquataur.
well, okay, maybe not unique, but very rare or something.
Okay. Oh,
So
sorry.
he's like
So what do
a
we- what do
member
we
of
think in
Destiny's
chat?
Child, but not necessarily Beyonce.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
that is actually the analogy
they're
I was
not
looking for.
comparable.
That is the analogy I was looking for. I just couldn't put it into words. Thank you very much.
That's just the reason. One of the reasons she's here to save the day. It's like, oh,
You know, I'm
you
here
mean
for all
that?
the tough things, just the tough questions.
What does chat say? What CR do we want to put this guy at? I've got a
Yummy.
12 and a 3.
Yeah, yummy.
28.
Also too high. CR
19,
10.
less
All
than
right.
a bitch.
10, going once. All right, CR10.
I did kinda
Actually,
like,
I should put that in the vote
start
at the
lower
beginning.
and then bump it up. Because
All right,
as
we
we
got
see
a-
the atrocities it's capable of.
Oh yeah, that is wicked.
This is looking so good.
Yeah. I particularly like the crab legs are going to be great. A nice touch. Nice added touch. Way to go with the multi-legs. All right.
Ooh, what if he has like kind of like a snake-like body? You know, like long, slender, and everything, but the end of his body is the scorpion tail stinger.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how he's
Great.
going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
almost,
minds
yeah.
think alike.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
He
How many
almost
hit
could be
dice?
sort of an aquatic, sort of millipede sort of type.
That's
Structurally.
Yeah. millipede of pure hell.
Murder wasp beware.
For real.
Yeah.
Murder wasp
Like-
freaking wish. They wish.
Ram here,
They
stinging.
wish they were like this
Oh
guy.
crap! Oh man, that just reminded me. What if his his actual front leg ish appendages, however you want to word that, were actually praying mantis claws?
Hold on. It can happen.
Stand by.
Please hold.
Your call is important to us.
Your monster will be
All right.
created momentarily.
Your monster. Like the
Come on,
fuck is
see our-
beyond right now.
All right, so what do we want to call? What do we want to call the I don't know, conch shell lassos? What do you want to call that? What's that ability?
It's like seaweed, but it's sea. So
Drag to the depths below.
Drag to the depths.
drag,
like that.
drag,
Drag to the depths.
drag vine, drag vines, drag.
What is it?
Grabby vines.
Grab,
That's horrible. Don't
also, AKA Grabby Vines.
AKA
Got
Gummy Vines.
Grabby vine's a scientific term for it, for sure.
The street name is Gotchas. Better watch out. It'll get you with your gotchas.
Got him.
What is that?
What does
is
the
that weird
octopus
term?
say?
Like
Gotcha.
cilia? Is that that's not a vine. That's like a little vine legs, isn't it?
No, that's the little hairs out of your nose.
Ooh, silipods. Ooh, I like that. Silipod. Ooh, that's a good one, Randy. Silipod. All right, I got that. Let's see. Shambling mound. Does shambling
So
mound have
safe
a
to say,
grapple
so
attack?
far, Matt, we're probably winning, right?
You would be
It
getting
feels like we're
points
winning.
if my
I
thing
feel
was
like I'm
working
getting
here.
them.
Yep, you're getting those
All right.
those good
You-
Drew carry points.
That's right.
For the points are made up and none of them matter.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've got this.
We are all winners here.
Unless you
Well.
come across the Aquataur, in which case you're
I mean,
probably gonna lose. You're probably
then
gonna
he's
lose.
like, one of us is a
Well, you
winner.
see, Ash,
Gotcha.
the that's where knowing your party comes into play. Because I don't have to outrun the Aquataur. I just have to outrun
Outrun one
at
person.
least one person in the party.
Is he strong enough to grapple two people? He's got two horns.
He is strong.
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
He
You
is strong.
You might have to outrun
I think-
two people in your party.
I
Or
think he
just
could
like
easily grab
oil
one with
yourself
each
up
of the-
real good before you go next to any kind of aquatic area.
I usually
You know,
do
the
that anyway.
You already
I'm
have
usually oiled up all the time, so I'm good to go.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. You're
That's
fine.
not needed.
I'm
Slip
needed,
right
man.
off.
All right. So
Oh, look at
back to the
those.
depths with the Aquataur. Oops, let's not bold that.
So would he have advantage on grapple checks or his grapple attack with those? Or would that be a little too much?
I don't think automatically. Maybe if he was trying to get, if he was using, are we going to let him grapple with exclusively his gotchas or something else? I think if both of them at the once, then it would be disadvantage. But maybe if it's just one,
I was just kind of thinking if he hit with both of them, it was
you're
automatic.
grapple.
Yeah.
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 It's
That seems like an awful lot of legs and pincers to get away from after you've already been entwined in the gotchas.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're
Yeah. Especially
That is the clingy girlfriend that just will not let go, no matter how many times you try to break up. The Aquataur would just go, no. And then you'd be dating for another 2 weeks.
Speaking of which, riffing right off of that, what if the gotchas exclusively, not him per se, but what if the gotchas could regenerate somehow? Bringing that clingy girlfriend factor back time and time again until finally just...
What do you mean by regenerate? Regenerate what?
Like if I'm gonna cut one of his gotchas off. Okay, you do it.
Yeah, sure.
Like a recharge, like boom, another one comes out of the shell. Just there's another one.
Yeah. I mean, it is supposed to be a nightmarish, hellish type of creature.
Yeah.
So
instead of regeneration, make it recharge.
Yeah.
I like that. It takes like the algae and things from the water around it and somehow turns that into it. So it's always got plenty of gotchas backed up.
Keeps it inside the conscious.
Mm-hmm.
It's subconscious.
Oh, Turtle Dove says it more gotchas. Yeah, Turtle Dove says it doubles. Two of them grow out if you cut one off, kind of like old Hydra.
I almost did a spit take on that dad joke. Oh my god. So good.
I remember a time when a fucker could make a joke like that, and it's like, dad joke? That's just a joke. Maybe a shitty one, but that's cool.
I love them. They're my favorite.
Okay.
I do know there are some moments that are funny, and I know at least Gary Gygax would like it. And that's really what counts. So.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
All right. Is this guy vulnerable to anything? Any vulnerabilities?
Oh. Yep.
Well, if he's aquatic based, he would be
text message breakups, then it can't grab you. That's definitely.
Well, if he's aquatic based, he would pretty much already be vulnerable to lightning.
Vulnerability to criticism, which is like if you use vicious mockery on it, ooh.
Double damage from vicious mockery.
Well, I mean, it gives psychic damage, but I don't know how much you want to break it down. I don't know if we want to make it one spell, but
yeah.
To reflect that, something
he's
that has
psychological boy.
He's sensitive. There was another suggestion up there. Scylopods paralyze on touch. I kind of like that. That's a good one. So even if it doesn't grapple, you still have a chance to paralyze you. It's not bad. What else does this guy do? What's it do with that plethora of arms once it gets a hold of you?
Well, I had kind of figured with the arms, that's mainly a mobility function. Oh, with
and then
those.
It's got the stinger. It's got the stinger, too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the impalers.
Yeah, stab and come here. Wow. Yeah, that's piercing damage, at least.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Could end up, quote-unquote, grappled if you're impaled on those, too. Especially the ones where they curve the opposite direction. You could be really impaled on that.
Yeah, like the Manus.
His liver and a lung might come with it. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, he might get himself. That, again, clingy ex-girlfriend. You go, I go.
Yeah.
This is all working.
Yep. Came full circle.
Why am I having trouble spelling that? Scylopods. All right, here we go. Okay. So 3 attacks. It has claw. Let's see which one to call that. Claw attack. Weapon piercing. I've done too much damage on this thing. Let's see. 2d6. Claws. What do we think the damage is on those large claws? On the large piercers.
Front ones?
Yeah. If it's a large critter.
God. Jeez.
With
that
a 22
could be
strength.
Anywhere from, oh, that hurt, to, oh, my shit. Like it came in my collar and out my sphincter. That's long enough.
2d10?
2d10. Okay, that's legit.
Yeah.
I've got it as a single attack, so it's got 2 Silipod attacks and a claw, and then just claws.
Ow.
Then it has its stinger too. We can't forget the stinger. What do we want the stinger to do? Just like poisoned?
Gosh, heal him. The stinger can heal
Sting
him.
and poison.
I feel like
just
there's some
front
sort of.
end
I feel
got
like
so
there's a
loaded with
combo.
death. Like,
I feel like there's a combo in there. Like if it grapples.
Oh, what if
and-
it had the same effect as like a vampiric touch?
Oh, heals the critter.
Yeah.
That's fairly Fey-like. I like that. That's not bad.
or that's its way of eating. It's draining you of your hit points as it feeding, and it gets hit
Take
points if
half
it's
the
injured.
life of a person. Take half a life. Stinger venom slows the target. That's not bad.
I also got to approach some of the monsters kind of a little bit, sort of, from the player's perspective. Like, what if my character is up against this? Besides, well, I'm going to try to leave no matter what. But
Can you just
Sort
strip
of
your
that.
party member?
it's like, okay, so you're telling me I'm paralyzed and grappled and slowed. Any more conditions this thing deals out? Actually.
It's funny you ask.
Well, now that you mention it,
Heated sword
It
can
eats
injure it.
through
Yeah,
its
for
butt.
sure.
Very Fey-like.
See?
Very, very Fey-like. Yeah, it eats through its butt. I don't.
Gets to the
I think that's a
bloodstream
great.
faster.
That's a great ability. Like if it hits with a stinger, it acts as a vampiric touch, and that's its sustenance. Like I think that's cool. What do we want to call that? Butt muncher?
until the first.
muncher?
Oh man. Yeah. Right. Oh god. Damn.
What do we want to call that, chat?
He's-
What do we want to call the stinger? The stinger sustenance attack. So I got a suggestion in chat that this is vulnerable to
Attack
fire.
itself, not the part, not the anatomical part, but the attack.
Yeah, that wouldn't make much sense with it being a water type of creature, though.
I think lightning, right?
Yeah.
He is the
Does that
king
mean
of Bikini Bottom.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
And then insert name there.
Somebody clip that. Clip that. Oh man, yeah, that's great. Blind sight and
No, but that
does it
would
have?
make
I don't
one
think it
hell of
needs
an
blind.
episode.
I will show myself out now. So,
You can't get any better than that. It can't.
no, it really
it's a mic
can't.
drop.
Not for me, anyway.
Mic drop
You
moment.
peed.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So I need a name for the stinger attack. Let's see.
Oh.
Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Vampiric?
I mean, if it's
The
feeding,
crusty crab.
call it like sustenance. Seems like not quite right, but it's kind of neighborhood
Vampiric.
for what kind of picture.
Call it right in the blowhole.
For,
You know, Matt, I'm not even going to argue with her on this one. That one's pretty good. I'm not going to say a word.
Oh, good. Sold.
I find it amusing that
Yep.
Google
Wrap it up.
auto-corrected me on blowhole.
So
What did
what?
I correct you to?
Google's like, no sir, blowhole is one word.
Yeah, like
Oh.
a
How many
whale.
times are you typing blowhole on your computer, Matt?
But he just typed the whale part though. I think we
Oh my
want
gosh.
2 words. I think
Why
we
back-
want
go
2
back
words
to
as
zero.
the editor. You just typed
As
a
the
part on a
editor?
whale. Yeah.
So I think that the stinger is let's see.
Blowhole as a word
Or-
is the part of the whale that it goes like not that kind of blowhole. Blow space hole.
So my neighbor's a glass blower. He's a friend of mine.
Suck hole. Oh my gosh. Because it's sucking the life out of you. It's a suck hole.
Glass blower, you were saying?
So I decided to go support him at one of the fairs in town.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never been to a glass blowing demonstration before, nor have I ever seen glass blowing live. And he skates with me and we drink together. And he kept saying glory hole. And I laughed my ass off. And I was the only one in the crowd laughing his ass off every time he said glory hole. And he kept looking at me like really pissed off. I was like, what are you... It's funny. Why are you calling it that? Don't stick your dick in there. It's hot.
For a second, like, are you telling me I'm the only one here who knows that word? Wait a minute.
Right? Just wanted to make
So,
by the way,
so
for the
should
audience,
we change
this is
it to right the glory hole then?
Oh, yeah.
This is an adult show for those just now tuning in.
It's educational.
Yeah,
But now,
don't go messing around with a different kind of glory hole.
That's a PSA.
Yeah.
Stay away from glory
find,
holes. I
somebody
mean,
find the antonym.
unless it's your
Somebody
thing.
find an antonym for glory.
If you happen to find yourself at a highway rest stop and it looks like somebody has damaged the stall door,
Yeah.
don't go poking
Let
your
it
finger.
be.
Don't try to look through it either, because you might get an eyeful.
You'll see them coming though.
No.
Yeah. Turtle.
Wow. Wow.
Chat, some of these people are talking like they speak from experience, but I'm
Just like
to
that,
judge.
the show derailed.
Because we're good
All right.
role players, sir.
right?
All right, if the Aquataur hits with its stinger, how do you phrase that? It automatically casts, or do I'm just gonna put the effect in there. Vampiric Touch 5e. I won't even say it's Vampiric Touch. I'll just say it does that.
It's with its stinger. The target is grappled, or whatever it be.
The target takes 3d6 necrotic
If it hits,
And
it would take necrotic damage, and the amount of the necrotic damage the creature receives is returned to the Aquataur in the form of health.
Regains hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage. Yep, got it.
And I don't know,
Right.
since we're dealing with Fae,
That's
I mean,
beautiful.
it could very well be because of the draining type thing, the necrotic, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or if you wanted to make it super brutal, it could drain their,
'Cause
their
it's not
actual
already.
Constitution score. And for each point of Constitution damage
Ooh, that is
that
bad.
the
Yeah.
creature or the player takes, it deals or it heals one of its hit dice in HP.
Oh, gets a hit die. That's
Recovered.
not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a little. It makes it a little unique from Vampiric Touch.
Right. Oh, that's
That
scary.
would, I think that would. I think that.
Nightmares.
Yeah, that they'd have to get a save on that one though. That
Well, yeah.
so let's see, Stinger. All right.
Well, I mean, they don't.
What
They
else does this
wouldn't
guy have?
have to have a save. I mean, there's no save on power word kill.
I mean,
But
I was going to say, I am already surprised, and I kind of get with the design intent and stuff but I'm personally surprised at the proliferation of, oh, and you get a save for this. Oh, and like you get to repeat it every your turn. So I'm like, no, you don't. But I'll go over that stuff. I'm not going to, hit somebody with that ahead of time. It's like, there's stuff that's like, it doesn't make sense to like, if it got you, you're going to start out and then you can try to save next time.
Oh, I see.
like some of those
Yeah,
things.
for sure. Yep.
You first take your medicine, then you try to save.
And then you can save later.
Yeah.
It's
It's not like, so he did it, but it didn't do anything. Like, no.
a DC. Let's see. We'll say 15. Sound good? DC 15.
8 plus. It would be 8 plus the thing's proficiency bonus, plus its relevant ability modifier.
Right, and I'm thinking it's con.
15 sounds
Yeah,
about
yeah.
right.
Actually, no, it's going to be higher than 15 then, because its ability
It would
modifier is
be
plus
16 then.
5. So that's 13.
It would be
and
16
then
then,
it's,
wouldn't it?
yeah,
Six.
16. Yep, 16. You're right.
Yeah.
Dang.
This guy is a
Use-
beast.
I'm throwing this guy in my yawning portal game. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna send this to your. I'm gonna send this to your DM, Ash.
Don't you freaking dare.
With a note that says, "This is her new
Mendax
familiar."
League's party.
Hey, Mendax.
It's like,
you
what if he
approach the
sends it
water,
as a new familiar?
you're pretty sure you see a water buffalo.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Mech says we're
Definitely a
wrong.
water.
Okay, Mech.
He
What
is
are
okay.
we missing? What are we missing? Mech 45 says we're wrong. He's Fey. So I'm not sure which.
Oh, I thought it was
part's wrong.
because I called him a beast, and he said wrong. He is a fae.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
I thought he was Dwight Schruding me. I could be wrong, but I think I've just been Schruded.
He's a fake. Yeah, right on. Cross.
Mech says, yeah, that's correct.
I see you,
All
Meg.
right.
I see you.
Oh, this guy's got 10 feet, but a swim speed of what? 40?
Fast.
Sound good? Swim
Super
speed of
fast.
Swim speed of what?
120 feet. 40 or 50 sounds good.
Aquatic.
So, wait, is that his land speed? He's a large creature?
Yeah, land speed's
Yeah,
about
if he's
10.
a large
I put
creature,
10.
his
It's
land
not
speed
putting
should
out
be.
much effort. He's got higher strength and he should be able to plow, kind of.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And,
That's
Normal?
with that many legs, yeah,
Minimum.
I would do normal.
multiple legs and large size. Like he's got to be
Okay.
taking little tiny steps to go that slow.
He's,
Yeah.
well, yeah, he's like squiggling.
He's tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yeah.
All
Spike
right, I
going.
get it. All right, all right.
Spikes.
Swim is 60. All right.
Spikes.
Speed 30. Somebody suggested burrow as well.
Swim. Yeah.
Let's see.
I
Rub
don't know,
D20,
that
get a
thing
number
was
of DM
brutal.
set to avoid damage as a con save. Yep. I think that's spot on. I'll lose a point of Constitution if the target fails. Wait. If the target loses Constitution, how do you want to word that, Jeff? If the target loses a point of Constitution,
The Aquataur recovers a hit die of health back, basically. It's
What's
like
that,
using
Jeff?
your hit die on a short rest.
The Aquataur can spend a bonus action to spend a hit die or to whatever that term is. You spend a hit die,
Is
correct?
that what? Yeah, spin. Is that
Which
the term?
that-
Yeah, that's the term I'm looking for.
that
Oh, Phil, that is
previously-
awesome.
Is that
This is looking
previously
so
a
good.
PC only thing?
Yeah,
Spending hit
yeah.
die?
If you're not familiar,
I mean,
our
I'm
friend
all for
Brian,
breaking
our
new ground.
friend Brian Berg has a entire supplement dedicated to critters getting hit dice to spin.
Mhm.
See,
Mhm.
that's so burgerific.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the reason I-
Yeah, that's why I was saying if they fail their save, they lose Constitution, and upon them losing Constitution, he basically absorbs their
Yeah, I get
their
it.
Constitution of sorts and recovers health from that.
It's good. I like it.
So, if they're not fully out that health that it just got back, like if they're capable of getting it back the next round, then did they really lose it? Or is it going to be like sucking for a while, like until they get a short rest or something? Or worse, God forbid.
Say that one more time. Say just the last
Oh,
one.
I just drained your vitality, your life out of
Uh-huh.
you so that I could heal myself. And it's like, it's okay. 6 seconds later, I'm good, man.
Oh,
6
yeah.
seconds is around.
No, I would say that ability score loss done
Like damage.
done in that manner, since it is a fey creature, can only be restored via greater restoration.
Greater restoration.
wow.
Woo,
Isn't there a
man.
normal mechanic
Restoration,
for ability
one of
score
the two.
damage? Seems like there's a normal mechanic for ability score damage.
Yeah. There's recovery. There's a recovery rate for.
Doesn't come back
for,
until long rest. Thanks, next 45.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah, normally
long
it's a
rest.
long rest, but some of them are specialized in.
Not a long.
Yeah.
Rest.
I felt
It
kind
all
of overly
depends.
merciful saying short rest, but yeah.
All right. Does this guy have anything else? We've got a couple minutes left. We're actually all the way up to our hour. I don't know if it flies by.
It does fly by. And this thing looks
Well, we didn't actually start at 9 either, so I mean,
Hey,
just busting your chops, man.
this is dope. This is really cool. Any other abilities? Any other parting shots?
Jeez,
Eyes
I
have
think
to have
so.
the eyes have to
What
have a
about
special power.
languages?
All right.
Languages. Oh, you got
I got
Fan aquatic.
aquatic and fey. Aquan. It's not aquatic. It's aquan.
Yeah,
Aquian.
Aquan.
Aquion. Aquion. There we go.
like aqua with an N on it.
Hey, did you guys see
Aqueous.
that?
Aqua.
Did you guys see the news today? D&D has news now. I don't know if you knew this, but that George R.R. Martin is the original inventor of the Githyanki. Did you see that?
What the shit?
What?
Yeah, he wrote it in a book in 1977. It was in a book of his, and he submitted it to something like White Dwarf, I think, who was publishing D&D stuff at the time. And then it made it into the Next Fiend Folio, and by the way, without his permission. So it's not like a stink or anything. He doesn't care apparently, but yeah, I thought that's your little nugget for the day.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
did it happen to say if the Gifts or I were part of that too?
It didn't. It just said Githyanki specifically.
That's cool.
So,
Great. Now they brought that back up. He's going to write a book about that instead of finishing.
Instead of
Song of
finishing
Ice
Game
and Fire.
of Thrones. Yeah,
He'll
right.
start to write it.
No joke.
Yeah, he just won't finish
joke.
it.
Yeah.
Can the eyes shoot out beams once?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea.
The
Why
right
not?
attitude.
So
Yeah, go
right
for
before we. Well, no. I don't think for the picture. We'll just say for an ability.
If it
God, that
if
is
it
awesome.
believes he's smart enough and he's perceived as evil enough, and doggone it, people
Doggone
are
it,
afraid
people
of him.
like him or are afraid of him.
What if it's
Boy,
like a? What if it's like a squirt? Like he has some kind of sacs behind his eyes, so it's some kind of liquid that he squirts out at people, like a Dilophosaurus. Yeah, I said
yuck.
sacs.
Yeah,
I said it.
Yeah, like an inky thing, an ink sort of like a dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
that's
not
not
just-
bad.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Inky eyes.
Inky
Good.
eyes. That's fun to say. Too.
Inky eyes.
So would it be a deck save or the target is blinded?
See, that's one of those things like fireball. Man, you're in the middle of the fucking thing. You're surrounded by flame. How do you not get the fireball? Suck the fireball.
Ew, I hate using
Well, what if
squirt in
you-
a description.
It's just by
What?
chance if your eyes were closed because you were blinking, so it doesn't get
Actually.
in your eyes.
That could be represent. That's a hell of a lot easier to swallow than fire not hitting you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, Turtle Dove. It's a recharge on a
I
5 or
closed my
6, so
eyes.
it can't use it every round. You roll a d6 after it uses it, and if it rolls a 5 or 6, it can use it again. Aquataur can squirt, discharge. What's it? Ugh.
Oh yeah, definitely use the word discharge whenever possible.
Discharge.
And if you can get moist with it,
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
nice moisty discharge
An
Moist.
inky
Oh.
moist.
Oh
from his
god!
eye sacs.
What the hell did I sign up for?
Material from its eye sacs. Oh god. Well, this is gold right at the end of the show.
Matt, that better be made into a card for the next episode.
Darkness and stuff. We're gonna wrap it up right
Moist
there.
discharge.
So it's got some darkness effect. We'll have to figure it out. Oh,
That should be the shout out.
Aquataur. That should be the shout out.
Shadow of the arena. Moist discharge.
Yeah.
It's got a very
Kinky moist discharge.
Oh boy. Oh well, Mac, I just saw it today. So apparently that news is 3 years old, but it was on something. What was the screenrant.com today? All right. I had no idea this was what when we said Aquataur, this is what we were going to come up with. But this is fantastic.
Gaming said blood like a horned toad. What does horned toad blood do?
What is a horn? Oh, that's right. They can squirt their blood out of their eyeball, can't they?
They squirt. Yeah, they squirt blood out of their eyes.
Oh, so that would be like a moist discharge too.
Yeah.
Or oh god, or like
I
Randy
was
said,
thinking-
it's like Fey gonorrhea.
Oh God.
Hey,
But
you
that's
can
a
cure
red
that.
filter.
That's curable. If
clap.
you're gonna get one kind of thing from a fae, at least it's that one.
Well,
Stay
who's
with
to say that who's to say the Fey version is curable?
That's a
It
good
would
point.
it would be a magical disease.
That is true. That is
That's-
true.
Yeah.
And maybe only Faye can get it.
Oh no. It's a
Tune in to
success.
find
Oh
out.
no, that's a cross species one right there. Cross
Mhm.
species.
All right, folks. This is fantastic, Phil. Yet again, pulling the
Great job.
imagery from our
Thank you.
right from our brains. This is great.
I
Yeah,
swear, I'm
completely,
not a very often run a fucking week that makes me so jealous inside an hour.
When
Like, wow. is awesome.
Damn, I went and fought the Aquataur and all I got was the Fey clap. Good one, Randy.
Also,
With this guy,
also
you'd think
big
you'd end up with crabs, but no.
oh. Hey, you may not remember it, but your experiences in the Fae will stay with you. That's right. You may not remember it, but these Fae gonorrhea will stay with you. All right, Aquataur. Good job. Nice
That
idea,
looks
fellas.
so badass.
Yep.
That
this
is so
going
cool. I can't wait to kill my characters again with this.
This is-
Challenge
yeah.
them with this.
This is going
I'm thinking about
straight to
taking
Ash's
from
DM
tonight.
after the show. We have the Aquataur. It's a large Fae. Pretty good armor class, 160-ish hit points or so. Pretty strong, average human intelligence. Nobody would let me give it a 3, so it's an 11. It's immune to cold, but vulnerable to lightning with blind sight and dark vision. Let's see, drag to the depths. Those little whip things coming out of the conch shells. Wait, when you said conch shells for horns, I thought this was going to go south really quick, but this is, this turned out
Oh,
awesome.
this is so awesome,
No,
though.
we didn't say cockshell. Jeez.
Yeah.
Although that
Oh,
would be
conch.
my home.
Conch with a CH. Oh, it makes more sense now. Okay, got it.
We're terribly classy. In case you
It's
haven't
gonna
noticed.
whip you. It's gonna whip you with its silipods, right in the blowhole. If the Aquataur hits with
Right.
its stinger, I can't even say it without laughing. If the Aquataur hits with its stinger, it must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, or lose a point of Constitution, which can only be recovered through restoration, not a long rest. It's got inky eyes,
Hey.
which have an inky moist discharge that we'll describe later, or we will stat out later. It has its
Question.
silipod attacks, claws, and a stinger. What's up?
Did we opt not to give it vulnerability to psychic damage? Like it's,
Oh, we can-
it's got
we
a
can do
good,
that.
strong self-esteem? Because we were doing the clingy, the obsessive girlfriend thing.
It's true.
Got
Psychic damage does seem like it would get through there.
And I
Due
don't know
to
too many other things off the top of my head
insecurities.
that have vulnerability to psychic damage.
That's good.
Many.
I think the baby thing last week, didn't we give it a vulnerability to, because of its
Yeah,
it was something
it
along
had
the, or
daddy
no,
issues.
it was laughing when it got bigger when you laughed at it. That's right.
Yeah, it was improved.
Oh, yeah, I
by that.
remember that. Yeah, I think that was one of my suggestions. I need to quit drinking.
Oh boy. All right, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Phil, excellent job. Ash, thank you very much, and welcome to the show. Contestants, Jeff
Yeah.
and
Yay.
James, excellent work. And we've created another masterpiece, I think. This is fantastic.
Yes.
Straight
High
out of
five,
the
James.
straight out of
And
the
a Mr.
awkward and
Steve.
weird minds of D&D players. All right. With that, we are going to sign off for now. Thank you very much for joining. Whose Monster Is It Anyway? And we will be on next Wednesday. For the next couple weeks, I should explain that real quick. For the next couple weeks, we are going to alternate Mondays and Wednesdays. I know that's kind of weird, but we have our Wednesday campaign going on right now. As soon as that's over, this show will switch to Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Pacific, hour earlier to let Phil get some sleep. We're keeping him up too late. All right, so next Wednesday will be our next Whose Monster Is It Anyway show. This Wednesday will be Shadow of the Arena with three-time Iron GM winner Eric Frankhouse as our GM for that game. It's a lot of fun. If you want to tune in, that'll be starting at 9:00 Central Time.
I might even be in
And-
chat on that one.
Yeah, it's a blast. We have totally
No, not
derailed
sure.
any semblance of campaign that he had planned out. So we are definitely putting it.
I would like to point out, Eric has proven to be the high carbon steel GM on that one.
Not the iron one, the high carbon steel. Yeah, no joke. We have put
He's
him through the
working on
paces for
mithril or
sure.
adamantium GM.
Ash, when's your next show?
It's actually this Thursday. This Thursday on
yeah.
twitch.tv/neuro. Yeah, our next episode of Wayfarers. I'm thinking we're still fighting the Magmalisk. I had a lot to drink that night, so I don't believe we defeated it. But who knows?
Great. Yep.
Oh.
Twitch.tv/neuro. You can check that out on Thursday at 9, right? 9 Central? Is
Yeah.
that
9
7 Pacific?
9 Pacific.
Oh, 9 Pacific. 9 Pacific. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
11
great.
o'clock Central.
Yes. Excellent.
And
All right,
in the
folks.
middle of running my game, I'm going to start trolling that chat going, by the way, have you heard of the Aquataur?
Yeah. No, my goal is to keep this creature away from my
Keep this
DM.
guy under wraps. All right, folks. Thanks
Unless
for
you can
tuning in.
snag it as a familiar.
Oh yeah, large creatures are often familiars. That's what we had last week. It's like you watched our show last week. We had the crybaby guy last week. Could be a familiar. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, we're out. Thanks
Thanks,
folks. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for.